I'm Tracy Garrettson. I am the head counselor here at Fairfield Junior High and one of the Hope Squad advisors. And last week we had an unfortunate incident. An act of vandalism was committed on our school, and that afternoon when Hope Squad was meeting, one of the kids said, we talked about how it upset so many students and why would someone do that, and we had a good conversation. But the next morning, one of my Hope Squad members, Miranda, came back in and she said, wouldn't it be nice if we put positive statements and welcoming remarks on the walls to kind of like counteract what happened yesterday? And I thought it was a great idea. We took it to administration and they thought it was an awesome idea.
Hi, I'm Miranda. I'm a Hope Squad member here at Fairfield. I was sitting in a Hope Squad meeting, and it was the day that our school had been tagged. And we were talking about Random Acts of Kindness Day, and I was just thinking about it would be a great idea to have the students walk in to school knowing that they're loved here and that they're safe, especially to make up for the scary tagging that took place the other day.
I pulled into the parking lot last week about 7:15, 7:10, and we already had district people here and they were trying to clean the walls, and I kind of just sat in my van for a second and stared at the wall. This is my 17th year at Fairfield, and I have never seen this kind of vandalism anywhere, in fact. And I was upset. I felt, like, who would do this to our building? Like, why would you do that? And that bothered me, but once I got inside, I did not realize the effect it would have on the students. We spent a lot of time explaining to kids, this is an act of vandalism, you're safe, we shouldn't let this disrupt our day. But kids are kids, and this was upsetting to a lot of them. And so I thought it was awesome that another student who saw all of that and kind of felt some of that themselves, just like, why would someone do this to our building, came up with this awesome idea to counteract it and say, you know what, we're not going to let that ruin Fairfield for us. We're an awesome school. We're Falcons. We're just going to, like that whole slogan, we're going to rise above it.
Hi, I'm Mariana, and right now we're just putting up posters for Anti-Bully Month because we know bullying is like a really big thing, and so yeah, we're trying to stop it and so that people will just be nice to each other.
And so some of them were hand done, some of them were on the computer, and we worked on that yesterday afternoon, and then we got a whole bunch of kids to show up this morning really early while it was still dark and help us hang things up, because we're just trying to basically counteract the ick last week and do something positive. It's also our Random Acts of Kindness Day, so this is how we're kicking off Random Acts of Kindness today.
These messages are just all positive messages. They combat with that because they're not threatening by any means. Their sole purpose is to make sure that people feel welcome here.